This year, Grand Rapids was selected to host the Republican endorsement convention. It was held this afternoon downtown at DeVos Place. Fox 17's Michael Martin was there as the party chose their nominees for Attorney General and Secretary of State, while also getting a chance to hear from the 10 people hoping to run for governor on the party ticket. He has that story for us.
On Saturday, there was more than just the scent of roasted almonds filling up DeVos Place Convention Center in downtown Grand Rapids. Republicans from across the Mitten State gathered inside a massive exhibit hall to hash out just who would end up being the party's nominee for Attorney General and Secretary of State, among a few other school board and Supreme Court positions. Much of the convention's energy was focused on their nominee for AG, with a lot of vocal enthusiasm on the floor for President Trump-backed candidate Matt DePerno.
And it's time we take it back.
Mike Lindell, known as the My Pillow guy to most, showed up to support DePerno.
The people on the ground here, it's just amazing that they care so much about their state and country.
He was up against Tom Leonard, businessman and former state House Speaker. The process of actually casting votes took quite a bit longer than expected, with multiple delegates telling Fox 17 that ballots listed just A, B, C, etc., without candidates' names next to each option. After getting everyone on the same page and re-voting on the AG nomination, it was DePerno who ended up walking away with the nomination, showing that the former president's endorsements still carry weight in Michigan.
I want to congratulate our endorsed candidate for Secretary of State.
Christina Caramo, who has also received an endorsement from Trump, took the nominee for Secretary of State.
We are beyond grateful and humble, and I will not let you down. I am fighting for the people of Michigan, irrespective of political affiliation.
Another friend of the former president, Mayor Rudy Giuliani, was also in attendance, there to support Lena Epstein in her effort to become a University of Michigan regent.
Why do you think your words, Mr. Giuliani, resonate so well with the people of Michigan, and particularly West Michigan?
You have to ask them. You have to ask them. You can see them all here.
Several thousand people packed inside the hall, also there for the chance to hear from the 10 people hoping to run for governor on the GOP ticket.
Everywhere we go, people are stopping me and saying, we really love your message. We really love what you're saying.
We ran out of literature, so if that doesn't tell you anything. And then last night we ran out of hats and shirts and signs. So we feel like the support is very strong.
If we want true progress, we actually have to start being bipartisan, get both parties to work together.
While the party didn't select a final gubernatorial candidate Saturday, most of them were there to reiterate their platform.
The division that I see everywhere, whether it's in families, whether it's in the political party, the Republicans, whether it's in the state itself, can be healed. But you have to have someone who's a unifier, and that's what I'm planning on doing.
West Michigan has, definitely a different geographical location, but the mentality of the people is still the same. We're freedom-loving individuals.
The majority of the crowd stayed throughout the nearly 12-hour-long process, hoping to have an impact on those who might next run our state. Michael Martin, Fox 17 News.
And for more details on what all was decided at today's convention, you can check our website at fox17online.com.
A healthy democracy like ours requires thoughtful and responsible political parties that participate in the marketplace of ideas and engage in robust debate over policies that will steer the direction of our state and our country. But when one political party threatens the foundations of our democracy, delegitimizing our elections, disparaging our free press, spreading disinformation and conspiracy theories, and continuing to grovel at the foot of a disgraced former president, policy differences almost don't even matter.
Meanwhile, the Michigan Democratic Party hosted a press conference this morning while the convention was going on, with Kent County Party Chair Bill Saxton among the Democrats condemning that convention. In a statement released following the endorsement of DePerno, Party Chair Lavora Barnes said that he was, quote, one of Trump's lackeys, clearly in the back pocket of the former president and willing to break the law on a whim.